Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Quasi Guru Twitch channel. Glad to have you join in here. We are getting started here today in SkyWest 3264, flying from Memphis to Chicago O'Hare. We're going to call this sweet tea and Chicago beef because let's be honest, folks, it's about what it's all about. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's get connected to the VATSIM network. I do know we do at least have, it looks like we have Tower, and we also have Memphis Center online. So we should have some controllers at least to start off with. We may not have any to end with, but that's okay though. We're about to get started. We're about to have a bunch of fun with each other. Hopefully your days are going fantastic. Glad to actually have you guys all on board again. I know it's been a minute since I've actually streamed. I felt like, besides, the other stream I had the other day, which was kind of, just short, sweet, to the point, basically just talking about, kind of what my focus is going to be in general going on. Obviously, I want to continue to do flight sim content. It's something that I enjoy. It's something that I have fun with, but I do want to make sure that I'm also able to help focus a little bit more on my own community. Because honestly, I think at times it's very, very difficult to actually have communities that are that are open, safe spaces, right? I'm not saying it doesn't exist in the flight sim community, because I think it does. But I like to make sure that we always have those open, safe spaces and places for the LGBTQIA community. But folks, welcome back to the Quasi Guru channel. We're about to get started here again. We're doing some new things, going to try out some new things here. I also changed my song request command, so now it's SR instead of add song, because I know that's insanely long. So it's now exclamation SR, and then we can go ahead and play a song. So if I do SR, let's say airplanes, then all of a sudden we got a song that's going to play here in a second. Let's see if it goes through. There we go. Look at that. I think it's working. It's working. Folks, let me know if the music is too quiet, if it needs to come up some. I'm going to try to get it balanced as I can. Also, folks, if you'd like to add a song in yourself, exclamation mark SR. All right, here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and get started here. All right, SkyWest 3264 today. We are going to hop in the airplane and get everything going. Let's go and start with Battery Master to the on position. That's all good to go. And we're going to do a really quick fire detection test. Emmy, hello. Riri61, how are you doing, my friend? Looks like fire test is good. Let's go and start up the APU. And we'll go and bring on our nav lights as well. All right, folks, let's go ahead and maybe get some external power connected to this bird too, so I can do some configuration things here on the ground, make things a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and have some fun here. Aircraft, let's see, our ground power cart is coming connected, and let's go ahead and get going here. All right, AC power is now officially on, which looks good. All right, we're going to come down here now. Acknowledge master warning and caution. I'm going to drop down here, standby radio on. Get our navs to start to align, and then we'll go ahead and work here in the FMS for a little bit. Position INET. We'll go to next page. We're going to grab one of the GNSS 1 positions, and we'll move that over here to set position. Then we'll go to flight plan, and we're going to enter in Memphis. So Kilo Mike Echo Mike. And then we'll be going to Kilo Oscar Romeo Delta. That's Chicago O'Hare. So some sweet tea and some Chicago beef, folks. Let's go ahead and get in there with that. All right, let's do it here. So today we are, I believe it was SkyWest 3264. So we'll go and punch our flight number in here as well. American Airlines, folks. American Airlines today. That's what we're doing. Here we go. All right, departure, arrival. Let's also go ahead and pull up the route here in chat. There you go, folks. If any of you would like to join in today, I believe it's USA East, all players, or you can go ahead and jump in on VATSIM if you're brave enough. Love to have you. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do JT5 for the departure, and it'll be the ODate transition. And we should be doing 3-6 center, but let's make sure we don't have an ATIS on the ground, which we might. Let's see here. All right, it looks like we do have an ATIS. I'll go ahead and tune it really quick, see if it'll play over. Whoa. Here we go. 127.75. That should be good. And then I'll tune up tower as well. 119.7. Lately, I've been getting kind of slightly lucky with the ATIS is actually playing back, depending on which airport I'm at. And I know it has something to do with the way the controller set them up too. So I don't exactly completely get how it works, but sometimes you get the ATIS playback, sometimes you don't. But regardless, just in case, folks, I'm going to read you off the ATIS really quick. So we've got Memphis ATIS here. Information's Lima. Here we go. Let's do it. Information Lima 2357. And we've got winds variable at 0.5. And let's see here, thunderstorms. Welcome back, DigiDriver. How are you doing? That's right, sweet tea and Chicago beef, my friend. All right, let's see here. Broken at 3,800, broken at 7,500, broken at 12,000. Altimeter is going to be 3002. Landing runways 18 left, 18 right. Departing runways 18 right, 18 center. So I'm glad I actually kind of looked at that. They're probably going to give me 18 center for departures, my guess. So we'll go ahead and get that configured in a minute. ILS approaches in use. Contact tower 119.7 for clearance and taxi. Operate mode Charlie on taxiways and runways. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. Advise you have information Lima. Lima, folks, today, folks, it is Lima. Let's go ahead and get everything configured. I'm going to guess it's going to be runway 18 center based upon our location. And we'll continue on here through the flight plan, get everything else entered in as well. Let's see here really quick. So we've got JTO date. Let's just make sure O date is in fact in there. Huh. Even though it was punched, it doesn't look like it's in. So we'll go ahead and just take a look at our departure again. JD5 O date, runway 18 center. Ooh, I'm driving my life away. Woo, here we go. JTO date, that looks good. Oh yeah, DigiDriver, that's right. Wait a minute, that music sounds like music from Caddyshack. You know, honestly, I don't know, to be totally honest, what it's from. But if you would like to add in a song to listen to, Digi, !SR space with the title of the song or any YouTuber. Whoa! DigiDriver just hosted the stream. Thank you so much, DigiDriver, for the host. I totally appreciate that. That's amazing. Sorry, folks, I didn't realize my computer speakers were up. I just turned those off, so we should be good. There shouldn't be any more little repeats of audio there. But let's get everything going here. O-date and then FTZ. Hopefully we get this route. Joe Vipers driving down the... Yeah, here we go. All right, let's see here. Flight plan, and we'll head back into the departure arrival page. And let's get the rest of this punched in here. It looks like the Trichilic 6. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Trichilic 6, FTZ transition, and it looks like we're expecting 10 left coming in. Of course, that very well could change. So we'll go ahead and just punch it in this way for now. Head back to the legs page. Make sure everything else is good. FTZ, discontinuity. Okay, so I'm going to grab one of these and we'll copy it over the other. Oh, that's not good. Normally they don't repeat. Normally they delete. So it's okay. We'll fix it. FTZ, FTZ, FTZ. FTZ here's got to be deleted too. I think we got it. Let's see here. FTZ, Groove, Cashin, Vinca, Maroc, Treek, Tritil, Kyrie, Reno, Giorgio, Mox, Tony, Vector. And that'll be the vector for the approach there into O'Hare. We'll go ahead and execute all of this out really quick. Make sure this all looks good. Everything looks fine. Let's go ahead and do ourselves a favor, folks. Let's get ourselves started here on this flight. Looks like we've got ground power ready. APU's already available, so we'll go ahead and cut the. We'll go ahead and cut our ground power cart. We'll have them disconnect. Thank you so much for your services, Mr. Ground Power Cart. We totally appreciate your time, and Miss Ground Power Cart. Don't exactly know who it is, but folks, let's go ahead and have some fun here. We do already have information Lima. We're gonna go ahead and call really quick for. We're gonna call for some stuff. Trying to make sure my audio is not overdriving. Looks like it might be a little bit. We'll go ahead and back that down a little bit here. There we go. That should be good now for the audio. And then let's go ahead and keep going through the airplane. We're going to arm our emergency lights. No smoking signs and seatbelt signs are coming on. We'll bring up our hydraulics too. We're just flipping switches real quick to get this airplane ready to go. And we'll wait to bring up the packs here for a moment until we have at least one engine started. But other than that though, folks, it's looking okay. Not going too bad. Going to switch my radar switches over to map so that we do have TCAS at least departing. And let's go ahead and insert our performance numbers in here into the computer. That way we know our weights here. So our zero fuel weight looks like for this flight it's going to be 27,651. A little bit of a longer flight for a CRJ, right? 27,651. And then our fuel weight is going to be at 5,055 for our block fuel. So we'll go ahead and enter that in as well. Set our payload in the simulator. It's going to put us at 7.5 for departure. We do have a long runway, but we're going to go ahead and do flaps 20 for departure. And I mainly do that because Call Sign Heavy told me that most standard operating procedures for these are at flaps 20, at least for departure. So, you know, honestly, I'm not doing too bad. I had a little bit of a struggle here with wanting to stream earlier this week, but I think I got everything straightened back up, and I think I'm doing it for the right reasons. Again, you know, I'm just trying to remember, you know, what it is that we need to do. But folks, really quick, I'm going to throw this out here if you don't know. So right next to my picture and my pronouns, there is a Stream Boss. So the Stream Boss, if you follow the channel, if you give bits, if you donate, if you subscribe, you will be able to attack the Stream Boss and bring down the HP. Once you do that, you may very well become the Stream Boss if you defeat the Stream Boss. And then from there, same thing will happen with you as well. So let's go ahead and get everything going. Let's contact Tower here really quick. Make sure that they are ready for us. And also, I want to go ahead and make sure that we've got our charts up too. I did forget to load my Navigraph charts here earlier. I feel like lately that's been something I keep forgetting to do. So let's go ahead and make sure Navigraph is set up. And that way we'll have our charts for departure. I mean, I don't know which departure we're going to get yet, but we'll see, right? We'll definitely see. Hopefully, let's see here. Actually, I need to make sure that that's still an appropriate departure too. I don't know if it is. We'll go ahead and contact Memphis real quick. Let's just contact them really quick, see what they want us to do. All right, here we go. 127.75 tuned, and we are SkyWest 3264. We're going to contact Memphis Tower. Memphis Tower, SkyWest 3264, requesting IFR clearance to Chicago O'Hare. I think that worked. Ah, you know what though? It just dawned on me. I do need to fix, I think, one thing on my audio. Nope, it's all good. It's all good. Oh wait, did I not change channels? 127.75. Oh, I forgot to click the change button. Hold on. I'm an idiot. Here we go. I'm broadcasting on the ATIS channel. People are probably laughing at me like right now thinking, what are you doing, Quasi? All right. Memphis Tower, SkyWest 3264, requesting IFR clearance to Chicago O'Hare. Wow. Come on, Quasi.
SkyWest 3264, Memphis Tower, you're cleared to the Chicago O'Hare International Airport by the GT50 date transition as follows. Climb maintain 5,000, expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 133.65, squawk 0745.
Clear to the Chicago O'Hare Airport via the Tiki 5, then as filed. I maintain 5,000, expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 13365 and squawking 0745, SkyWest 3264.
SkyWest 3264, readback correct, push and start, your discretion, Memphis altimeter 3002. ATIS information, Lima is current, you can expect runway 18 right for departure and car ready for taxi.
I do have information, Lima, and we'll expect runway 18 right for SkyWest 3264. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do this really quick. Woo! I'll tell you what, this is good. This is good. I'm actually having fun right now because you know what? This just completely changed everything. So let's go ahead and do this really quick. Departure arrival. JT5. Tiki 5? JT5. I think it's the JT. I'm just trying to make sure I got it right. JT5. Yeah, we got it. JT5. Sweet, 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 sweet. We got it. We got it. We got it. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's load this up into Navigraph here. Let's go ahead and new flight from SimBrief, because that's what we want to do. KMM to O'Hare. Let's have some fun here. JT5, we're going to change over to 18 right for departure. Change that here in the departure chart, and we'll go ahead and do a windowed overview here of the chart here for departure. So it looks like for this departure, folks, we're going to be departing via 18 right. So we're going to climb on heading 180 to intercept course 202 to Cheeto, then on depicted route to JT. So let's go ahead really quick, bug 180 in for our heading. Make sure we got that correct so that we can actually have some fun. There we go, DigiDriver. I love it. I love it. Good song. Good song selection, my friend. Here we go. Let's do this. 180. Let's get it tuned in. I wish this would go faster. Ah, come on. There's got to be a faster way to do this in the CRJ, I'm telling you. Ah, let's see. I'm just going to do it this way. 180. Cheeto as in Chester. That's what I was thinking too, Digi. I'm not going to lie. I was actually hoping to go get some Flamin' Hots at this point. I hear that, and I'm like freaking craving Flamin' Hots. All right, folks, so it looks like 18 right, climb on heading 180 to intercept course 202 to Cheeto as in Chester. Then on depicted route to JT, so 18 right. Let's go and get that punched in too. We're going to change runways to 18 right, and we'll execute that. Let's take a look at our flight plan again. Make sure everything else is actually accurate in here. Cheeto, Mudu, Gasset, Emaxi, Houston, JC. All right, let's see here really quick. And then O-date. I think that's right. I just want to make sure it's accurate so we're not screwing anything up here. 18 right, 202 to Cheeto. All right, Cheeto, Mudo, Gasset, Emaxi. That looks good. And then all the way up to Houston. Because, you know, Houston, we have a problem in Memphis, right? Because they ran out of sweet tea. That's what it is. Houston ran out of sweet tea. O-date, FTZ, then after that. Actually, the rest of this looks pretty good. Flight plan did not get messed up like I'm very used to, at least. So everything's going okay so far. 180 is bugged in for the heading, I believe. We're going to verify that again. 180 looks good. We're expecting 18 right for departure, which means we got to cross around this building to get to it. But that's okay, though. Here we go. Let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's pull up our taxi chart list now for Memphis. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. I'm actually having a good day, though, today. This is a good day. This is a great day, right? Tell you what. Let's see here. 18 right. So it looks like we're going to taxi around the ramp here. Probably take the ramp all the way over to... they're probably going to tell me to taxi via November to Mike 9, is my guess. It's probably my best guess, at least to get over there to the runway. So it'll be probably November Mike 9. So taxi via ramp, November Mike 9. So what we'll go ahead and do right now is I will go ahead and probably call for pushback and start, because this airport's kind of small, right? So by that I mean it's just the amount of room I got to push back, right? Like I'm gonna hit a taxiway no matter what I do, right? I'm gonna hit Juliet, I feel like. So I mean, we could try to avoid it by cutting really hard, but I would much rather get the pushback on this one. So let's go ahead really quick. Let's get everything else set up here.
Cheeto, runway 18 center, clear forward, take off.
Arnav Cheeto, look at that. Arnav Cheeto. Ooh. Tell you what, let's go get us some Cheetos, folks. Cheetos sound so good right now. I would definitely eat some Cheetos. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our SID really quick again, because I want to make sure I got that right. So we got JT5 for the departure. Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. JT5. I keep scrolling by it. Inside my bones. Woo! Here we go. Let's take a look at this really quick. Accelerate 250, reaching 10. Maintain 250 or greater. Okay, so basically, it doesn't look like we have any speed restrictions. It's all just course followings here. No real restrictions here on this. Let's just take a look if we can take off obstacle notes. We do not. This will be easy. So basically, climb maintain 5,000 was our first restriction from the controller. So let's go ahead and at least bug 5,000 here under our altitudes. Altitudes. That's right. Junk food inbound, DigiDriver. Totally. Junk food inbound. Let's do it. 5,000 feet. All right. 5,000 feet is bugged. And altimeter needs to be 3002. So let's go ahead and set that really quick if I can remember where that... Whoa! Mr. Pilot 222. Thank you so much for the host, my friend. Hopefully everything's going well with you. We're just getting started here. We're doing a quick old little flight over here to beautiful Memphis. Well, Memphis. What am I saying Memphis for? We're not going to Memphis. What is Quasi saying, folks? Quasi's obviously lost Quasi's mind. Let me go ahead and get some things punched in here really quick, folks. You're going to see something new that I recently did too. So SkyWest 3264. Let me update this. And then we're going to load up something brand new that I just made here. And hopefully it looks okay. Good song in my feet. Woo, here we go. Ready for that, folks? You see that? You see that new overlay? You see that new overlay, folks? Quasi Guru did that. Kind of, partially.
25,
I mean, I've had help from an application, right? But here we go, folks. Oh, wait, I think I punched in the wrong SkyWest number. Let me fix that really quick. SkyWest 3234. I must be like dyslexic or something today. Something's going on with me, obviously. But that's okay, though, because we're having fun. 3264, not 34. There we go. Let's go ahead and update this really quick. Yep. New overlay for the Quasi Guru Twitch channel, folks, at least. And not only that, but my landing rate is updated too. So you're going to see something completely brand new, something completely different. Yeah, you know what, Mr. Pilot, let's just say this. You know, Fly Live Studio, there's ways to modify those beautiful things, and I've done just that. I've done just that, Mr. Pilot. It's freaking amazing. I'm so glad you brought it up because I didn't really get a chance to look at it until recently, but then Luke told me about it too, and he used it in like one of his first streams and he stopped using it. But what I'm doing is, folks, I'm using Fly Live Studio mixed with Sim Toolkit Pro, mixed with my Streamlabs chatbot, mixed with my Phantom bot. This channel is absolutely crazy right now. But folks, we are in the Butter Needle today. That's right, the Butter Needle. We don't call this a crappy regional jet. We call this the Butter Needle because that's what it really is, folks. It is the Butter Needle. Let's go ahead and have some fun here, though. Let's see here. 119.7's tuned. Let's go ahead and get our transponder turned on. We're good there, and we need to go ahead and change our squawk, too. So let's go ahead and change our squawk over to 0745. Whoa!
You've been intercepted by a suspect.
Is it Mechias? Welcome to the Quasi Guru channel. I think you may, yeah, you definitely just attacked the Quasi Guru stream bot too. Oh boy, Quasi Guru is going to get knocked off the board here in a minute, folks. But welcome, Mechias. Glad to have you on board. Glad to have you joining in with me. We're doing a quick flight here today from beautiful Memphis International Airport to Chicago O'Hare. This is the Sweet Tea and the Chicago Beef stream, folks. So let's see how this turns out. We're going to have some fun here. Let's take a look over some of our parameters here. We got 7.5. James Martin, hello. How are you doing? You love what I do with my room too, yeah? You like that lighting behind me too? Got a little bit of pink lighting going down the side of the wall. Got my background lighting pink going on too. Also got my flag over here, if I can get my camera to focus. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know, it's not that I've really done much with my room. To be totally honest, I haven't really done all that much with my room. I have not. Mechias, thank you so much. I'm glad to hear you I'm glad to hear that you enjoy it. We're gonna have some fun though today, folks. We're flying directly from Memphis to Chicago. Let's have some fun doing it right. Flaps 20 is set here. We've got our V1 speed at 129. Our rotate's gonna be 120. Wait, V1 129 rotates at 129. 136 for V2 and VT is at 196. Altimeter set for 3002. We got Information Lima on board. Honestly, I think at this point we are ready for departure. So let's go ahead and do what I said I was going to do earlier and actually call for pushback, right? Let's go ahead and we'll get the pushback tug connected. And at this point, I think we are basically all ready to go. I just got to go ahead and call the tower really quick. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's do that. Memphis Tower, SkyWest 3264, ready for push and start.
SkyWest 3264, push and start approved.
Push and start approved for SkyWest 3264. Here we go. Woo! Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, we got everything connected. Let's go and turn our brakes off because obviously that pushback driver doesn't want to be pushing against that. Yeah, that's right. Let's have some fun tonight, folks. Fun tonight. Here we go. All right, pushback is connected. Let's go ahead and start our reversing. Maybe if let me end the pushback here really quick. I was so rude. I forgot to ask them to take my chalks out. Folks, can you do me a favor? Can we remove those chalks, please? Just remove them. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, we've got it taken care of. The pushback driver was getting concerned too. Let's go ahead and get the pushback tug reconnected, and we will get this pushback started. We have the APU running. We are all good to go. We're gonna turn on our bacon light to keep things extra crispy up in here, and let's go ahead and get our standby compass light turned on as well. We'll bump up our overhead lights now because it is going to start to get a little bit dark. We'll do some minor floodlights and some of our integrity lights and our CB panel, and I'm going to get my lights turned up here, folks. Sorry, folks, you know, we're doing this basically all from the get-go. We're getting everything going from the get-go here. All right, let's go ahead and do the pushback. Here we go. We are reversing. Let's go ahead and start with spinny fan number 2. Spinny fan number 2 is coming up. All right, and since we have FADEC, we do not have to wait for the start. So we can go ahead and advance our throttle to idle. We'll wait for good start here in a minute. We're looking pretty good so far. Let's go ahead and get this pushback going. Bacon. That's right, Digi. That's right. I'll tell you what. That's what I think about every day when I stop by a fast food restaurant. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Just add on that bacon right now. Here we go. Here we go, looking good. Pushback is complete. I'm not even gonna push back on the taxiway. I'm gonna be nice today. Let's not even do that. All right, let's go ahead and we'll stop the pushback right here. Thank you so much, pushback driver. We'll set our parking brakes. Let's see here. It looks like engine 2, we've got almost a good start, almost fully available, looking good there. And yep, engine 2 is officially up, looking good. Let's go ahead and get engine 1 going. Engine 1 spinny fan. We'll press that left engine button there. Everything looks good. Here we go. Everybody have fun tonight. Here we go. Air conditioning packs are coming on. And let's go ahead, and I believe that's all we've got to do right now. This looks pretty good. We'll turn on our windshield heats right now. Probes can come on. That all looks good. We are officially ready for taxi, folks. Turn on our nose gear. Turn on our taxi lights. That all looks good. We'll keep on our logo lights. Wing inspection lights don't need to be on right now. And the rest of this looks pretty good to me. I don't know about you guys, but let's see how this turns out. All right, left spinny fan is coming up. We'll wait for the left spinny fan to be good once we go ahead and advance some throttle to it. Push the power to idle. That way we've actually got full control here. Everything looks good. Number 1's coming up pretty well. This looks great. Oh, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's see here really quick. Let's arm our nose wheel steering while everything else is coming up. Engine 1, looks like we got a good start on engine 1. Okay, auto for our ground spoilers. Let's go ahead and enable our yaw dampers. Yaw dampers are up, and folks, looks like we are ready for taxi. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. All right, we've got everything going. Let's close out our pushback helper. And I believe we are good to go now. Let's see here. Awesome. Thank you so much, Emmy. I totally appreciate that. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. APU is up. Spinny fan number 1 and 2 are both up. So we can go and bring down the APU. APU is coming down. That all looks good to me. And we are ready here for taxi, folks. Let's go and call out for taxi. And we'll go ahead and pull up our Navigraphs again so everyone can see where we're at here on the taxi. Airport info is popping up. Let's take a look at it. Let's see here. I wonder if he's going to tell me to take Juliet Tango to November to Mike 9. It's possible. Let's see what we get here. All right, let's do it, folks. I'm excited. Are you excited? I hope you are too. Oh, sounds good, Machias. Well, Machias or Mechias? Tell me which one you want. I'm not exactly sure, but I'd love to know how to pronounce your name. But have fun flying that Longitude. I think it's a pretty cool plane for Flight Sim 2020. Let's do it really quick. Here we go, folks. Let's do it. All right. Bring me down. Yeah, here we go. Memphis Tower, SkyWest 3264, information Lima, ready to taxi 18 right.
SkyWest 3264, runway at 18 right, taxi via Juliet, Tango, November, Mike 9er.
18 right via Julia, Tango, November, Mike 9er for 18 right, SkyWest 3264. Woo! Look at that, I got it again. Here we go. Let's have some fun, right? I got it. I got it. All right, parking brake's coming off. Let's go ahead and do it. That's awesome, Digi. I'm actually glad that the slash worked. I didn't even think it would work, but let's go ahead and do this really quick. We're going to drop Navigraph here to the bottom right so that we're not like distracting everybody. All right, we're going to advance our throttles. We're starting the rollout here, looking good. All right, let's go ahead and do this really quick. Take a look around our airplane. Nobody else is around us. This is good. Just in the beautiful Aerosoft CRJ doing our things today, folks. Let's go ahead and do it. Here we go. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm doing it. I'm so excited. Quasi's back to streaming the flight sim. That's right. All right, let's pull back power a little bit here while we're waiting for the taxi out. The ETA will update when we start getting up to cruise. So just to let everybody know, don't think that's not going to update because it will. It will, in fact, update. It just takes a moment. All right, we got to turn on to Tango here, which is our next taxiway. So we'll go ahead and cut over right now. Beautiful. Looking good. Looking good. Look at this. Ah! Quasi, what are you doing flying the CRJ again? I'm so excited. I love the CRJ. It's my favorite airplane. It really is. Woo! Here we go. Let's go ahead and just do a quick flight controls test here really quick. Right, left, up, down, left. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, don't, let's not get too crazy. I got to remember that I can't do that. Just making sure that my joystick is not interfering. It is not. We're good. We got the Honeycomb Alpha, folks, ready to go here today with the Logitech 3D Extreme Pro and the Logitech rudder pedals. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. And then we got to turn on November. All right, let's go and get this thing slowed down a little bit. I'm taxiing kind of fast. We're at like 17 knots. That's okay, right? At least we're not calling airspeed alive. I do that occasionally, right? Woo, here we go. There we go.
All aircraft on frequency 80 information. Mike is now current with altimeter tree 002.
Mike is now current. Okay, we're going to have to go and look up Mike really quick while we're taxiing here. Well, look at this. Look at this taxi. Look at this taxi. It's like I know what I'm doing. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go, folks. Let's do it. Let's get this taxi underway. We're looking good so far. Have it. You're addicted to love. You might as well face it. You're addicted to Quasi. You might as well. Oh, wait. Is that not the lyrics? Whoops. I thought it was you're addicted to Quasi. Whoops. Whoops. Here we go. All right. Taxi's looking good, folks. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're completely configured for everything else. So we're on November now, officially taxiing up to Mike 9. Then we'll be departing runway 18 right. Realistically, the airplane should be able to fly it pretty well. But remember, 5,000 initially. There we go. I know. Mike is now current. That's right. That's right, Ditchy. Here we go. Let's see here. We got information, Mike. Winds are 20006. 10 SM, scattered 3,800, 7,500, and 12,000. Temperatures at 25 degrees, dew points at 24. Landing runways 18 left, 18 right, departing 18 right, 18 center. ILS approaches in use. Contact tower for clearance and taxi. We've already done that. Good stuff. We do have that upper Charlie on taxiways and runways. Something to advise you of information, Mike. Okay, we do have information, Mike. Okay. Here we go, folks. Woo! This is well, face it, you're addicted to Quasi Guru. Yeah, there we go. All right, folks, let's go ahead and slow this down just a little bit here as we get our taxi on. We're going to go ignition to continuous, our cross-flow override to auto, and we're going to arm our reversers right now. There we go, looking pretty good, and we'll go and make our turn here into Mike 9. Here we go. All right, we're about to call Memphis Tower out here really quick. Hopefully they appreciate us for this.
Okay, it was 3264, wind 200 at 6, RNAV Cheeto, runway 18 right, cleared for takeoff.
18 right, RNAV Cheeto, cleared for takeoff, SkyWest 3264, and then we do have information, Mike. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do it. Landing lights are coming on. And taxi lights are off, strobe lights are on, and we're going to bring in our wing inspection lights, completely light up the airplane so that everyone can make sure that they can see us. And we are officially ready, folks, for the best part of the flight, right? The best part? Is that always the best part? Takeoff, or is it landing? Not exactly sure, but there we go. That's right. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. I'm going to go and close out the charts. We don't really need them for this departure. We got 5,000 bug. That all looks good. Strobe lights are on. All of our lights are correctly configured. Taxi lights are off. Landing lights are on. Here we go. Let's go ahead and stop it right here for just a second. On our departure. Here we go. Looking good. Just going to go and check over some things. Reversers are armed. Standby radio is on standby. We've got our ignition source on continuous, and our cross-field flow override is on manual. Landing lights are on. Everything else is good. Let's go ahead and get prepared here for takeoff. All right, let's go ahead and do a really quick chime here to the stewardesses. Make sure that they know we are going to be departing here shortly. All right, folks, here we go. Let's go ahead and establish some throttle. We're at half throttle. Engines are stable. Let's go to Toga. Let's go and set flaps here to 20. I did almost forget to do that. Always a good reason why you want to make sure that you're following all procedures and protocols, folks. There we go. Flaps are set. Toga set. And here we go, folks. We're rolling. We are rolling. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, folks. We are on the rollout officially. Looking good. Looking good. Here we go. Ready? Ready, folks? Ready? Here we go. V1 and rotate. There we go. Oh my gosh, folks. I can't say that was more gorgeous if I haven't seen it in a bit, because Quasi misses flying this airplane. All right, let's go and turn on autopilot. Speed mode is engaged here for a minute, and we're going to go ahead and go nav mode right now.
Well, aircraft
right.
Frequency 8 information November just became current. That's altimeter tree 002.
Right, let's see here really quick. 13365 needs to be tuned to.
SkyWest 3264, contact Memphis Center 133.65 air flight.
Too low, terrain.
Going to center 13365, SkyWest 3264. All right, folks, let's go ahead and tune over there really quick, and we'll contact Memphis Center. We're looking pretty good here so far. Looking great, actually. Memphis Center, SkyWest 3264, climbing through 3,300 for 5,000.
SkyWest 3264, Memphis Center, good evening. Radar contact, climb maintain flight level 350.
Climb maintain flight level 350, SkyWest 3264. All right, folks, let's go up here. Here we go. To 350. That's pretty quick, actually. Let's do it. No, don't do that, airplane. Come on, there we go. I swear, I always bump things in this airplane. I gotta be more careful with this thing. I really do. Up to 350. Let's go ahead and get that set. 350 is officially set, and we'll go ahead and make the climb out at 250 knots. Here we go. This looks good so far. Yeah, here we go. Come on, baby, climb. 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 There we go. There we go. Slow down. Slow down. There you go. There you go. Now we're up. We're up, folks. We're up and climbing. Let's do this really quick here. Looking good. Flaps are up. Everything looks good on my end. Beyond the point that we are climbing at a really fast rate. Let's see if I can get this thing to slow down on the climb here. 250. Let's go and get this thing to slow way the heck down. I don't know what's up with that, but we're good though. We're good. Here we go. We're going up. Oh, look at this. I'll tell you what, if there's anything I really love about this sim, it's just this, right? Look at this, folks. Look at this. Oh, I love this simulator. I really do. It's got such a great, vibrant experience to it. If you want to look at a beautiful simulator, folks, I think FS 2020 really is it. All right, flight level 350 is being bugged right now. We're doing okay, climbing at 250 knots. Let's go and increase the speed to 270 now. And we'll continue on up. Here we go. 270's bug. Our throttles are in the climb detent, so we're doing okay there. Oh man, that sun. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm so excited about the sun. Let's see here. You know what? Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna do this really quick. I gotta add a song in really quick. Yeah, Colors of the Rainbow. Here we go. Turning out here, looking pretty good. Up to 270 knots, looking great. All right, and our TCAS should be working correctly. Both are set to map. Just looking over some things, folks, to make sure this is actually going to look good here for departure. Folks, I just want to give this a quick shout out here really quick. I think with the latest follower, we might be at 198. So that's awesome. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Machias, for following the channel. And welcome back, everybody, to the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel as we climb up to flight level 350 here on our way over to O'Hare. Oh, look at that. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. So, I mean, I'm not exactly sure what the Q command is for this. I'd actually have to look it up. Because I have not done too much work here with PhantomBot with that, but I did just recode the one command. I'll have to look it up really quick. Give me a little bit of time to look it up, all right? Let's see here. Everything else looks good, though. Climbing at 270 knots. Airplane is flying itself beautifully up to 350. Let's go ahead and just take a look at VPilot here real quick. See who all is logged in. Memphis, Jackson, Houston, Atlanta. Okay, so we may not have ATC out there for this, but it's okay. Oh my gosh, exactly. Oh my gosh. That'd be so good. All right, folks. Well, real quick, I would like to thank you for joining in with the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel. It was a great stream. I had a whole bunch of fun with you. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will see you later. Wait, did you really think I was serious? Did you really think I was serious? No way. There's no way I could be serious about that. Digi made the comment saying that, you know, end credits, you know, with the sunshine and stuff, and I was like, I gotta do it. All right, folks, let's clean up the airplane here really quick. Continuous ignition coming to off. Cross fuel flow override is now officially off as well. Just looking over the airplane, everything else seems to be set up okay, so let's go ahead and continue this flight. All right, folks, we passed through 18,000. Let's go over to standard. And we are doing okay so far. Yeah, we're doing great. Airplane is climbing out very, very well. We'll wait to Mach 0.74 to do the changeover for our Mach changeover for speed. Oh, folks, look at this. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. The sunshine, the clouds, the beautiful ground that we see below us. I'll tell you what. It never ceases to amaze me how beautiful this simulator really is, and how much progress we've actually made since we first started Sims back, you know, in what, the early 90s for Flight Simulator, I think it was. I mean, you know, we went from Microsoft Flight Simulator literally calling itself as real as it gets at like version 4 or 5, right? And now we've got something that's just incredible. We have plane models that look real to life. You've got people on YouTube that actually compare flights directly between the simulator itself in real life, and you're just like, this cannot be real. Can it? Can it? Oh, so good. So good. Let's go back inside the airplane here, folks. All right, folks, we are officially climbing up here through flight level 230 up to flight level 350. Looking good so far. Oh, I'm telling you what, whoever decided to play Star Wars, you definitely got an in with Quasi-Guru. Differential pressure. What? Our packs are on, right? Yep. Our recirc's on. Why am I getting cabin differential pressure warning? I mean, I could manually change the rate. Just don't know why it's complaining. At least it hasn't deployed the mask, I don't think.
Legion 1521, contact Atlanta Center now, 125.02.
You know, sometimes the CRJ has these little weird things it does. I'm not too worried about it, though, per se. We're still climbing at a different rate, too, 2.4, so yeah, we're doing okay. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't bump that, Quasi. Okay, good. The pressure, the differential pressure warning should be going away here pretty soon. It's just like the rate pot, change pot a little bit. We're going to go and bump it up a little bit here. There we go.
American 81, radar contact 30 miles southeast of Pocket City.
Here we go. Let's go ahead and disable our reversers as well while I'm cleaning up the airplane because I forgot to do those earlier. But here we go, though. Looking good. Landing lights are off. Taxi lights are off. Passenger seatbelt signs and no smoking are on. We'll go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign right now. Go ahead and chime the cabin. Let the flight attendants know that that is completely okay right now. I'll tell you what. So I forgot to add in, I guess, you know, the sweet tea and Cheetos in Chicago beef, right? Because obviously they gave me RNAV Cheeto on departures, so maybe I should have added that part in. But all of this looks pretty good, though, so far. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing fine, besides differential pressure for some odd reason acting up, but that's okay. This stuff does happen occasionally. I'm not exactly too worried about it. It should balance itself out. I know it's not a random failure, so at least there's that. I'm just kind of shocked. Cabin altitude's at 400 feet. Yeah, it's definitely not climbing with the airplane. That is so bizarre. Let's go and do this. Generator 2's back on. Both engines. Isolation valve is closed. I don't know. It's kind of bizarre this is going on, but...
Memphis Center, JetBlue 718. Is it okay if we step away for 5?
Sure.
That cabin altitude's not going up. That's really bizarre. Yeah, the Indiana Jones music was great. It really is. Whoa! Did you see that lightning strike?
We're doing a restart.
254, right?
You know what's so bizarre about that? I just brought up that lightning strike, and so did that other person. I'm actually wondering if that person lives down in this area. And that was maybe the same lightning strike, because if that was, that's impressive. That means flight sim weather has come, like, completely...
Yeah, we're back on the ground at the gate on Jackson. We're just going to go through the whole thing. Knocked my computer out.
254, Roger. Your clearance remains valid. Your squawk code was 1551. Just let me know when ready to taxi your 16 right. Jackson altimeter is 301.
Looking good.
Roger. Squawk code is 1551, and I'll let you know ready to taxi. United 254.
Let's do some Star Wars here. All right, Digi. Well, you have a great rest of your night as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Totally appreciate having you stop by. It was a lot of fun having you on board, my friend. And we will see you definitely in the next one. And I cannot wait to see you stream again too, friend. Thanks for stopping by, Digi. And you know what? Stay blessed, my friend. Stay blessed. And, you know, I've been saying prayers for you and yours because, you know, we talked about it a little bit earlier, you know, in your last stream. Hopefully everything's going well with you. Thank you so much, Emmy.
Center, good evening.
That's right.
1201 on the ground at Tupelo Regional. IFR clearance to O'Hare, please.
That's right. That's right. There we go. Love it. Love it. And you know what? Mr. Pilot 222 stopped by earlier too. Let's give him a quick shout out. I might have missed him. Welcome back, Mr. Navigator. Hey, I gotta shout out one of my mods here, Emmy.
Good evening. You cleared to the Chicago O'Hare Airport as filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 310 minutes after departure.
Come on now. There we go.
Squawk 1504.
Yeah, this differential pressure thing is catching me off guard because my cabin's not climbing with the rest of the airplane. But
as filed 5,000
we do this.
31010 after departure.
I'm gonna go and turn off my recirc and my packs really quick.
Dash
back on.
Readback's correct. The Tupelo altimeter 3005 calling for taxi on 18.
Well, let me know what you want. Let me know what you want, because I'd love to give you something. I'm just trying to figure out something for you. Let's see here really quick. Let's go ahead and do this, folks. Let's see here. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. I've never seen the cabin rate not climb with the plane. That's a first for me. Whoa! Woo! Look at this weather, folks. This is nuts right now. But you know what, though? It's perfect weather for the Butter Needle. Perfect weather for the Butter Needle. I can't wait until they get weather radar implemented in this, though, to be honest. That's like the one thing I want the most, I think, is just weather radar. Folks, we're almost up to flight level 350. looking pretty good so far. And it looks like our ETA is going to be 0210. So we got about an hour here for the rest of the flight. Here we go. Looking good.
Delta 841, radar contact 18 miles northeast of the Monroe.
Look at that sunshine.
50370.
Look at that sunshine behind the clouds. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, folks, we got our sweet tea. We got our Cheetos. Now we're going to go work for getting our Chicago beef, right?
Actually, you pretty far south of your
look at this.
route.
Oh, yeah.
Your,
oh, yeah. Here we go. Clouds, sunshine.
Yeah, the next
right?
waypoint is MEI.
Heck yeah.
Roger.
Which?
I just took a shortcut because I was afraid
We'll look
that
up something
by the
here.
time I
I'm
get to
curious.
early bird was gonna go home.
Page not refreshing.
Yep, you
Yeah,
got
there
about
we go.
40 minutes.
Folks, we have 2 more followers until we're at 200. Can we do it today? Can we do it today? Come on, folks, get in there. Click that follow button if you haven't already. That way you're notified before we depart. Because that's always a good thing, right? Before you depart, you want to be notified, right? How's the sound, folks? How's the sound? Does the sound pretty balanced? Is it too loud? Is it perfect? What is it for you? There we go. Look at this, though. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Memphis Center, good evening. American
This is
99
beautiful.
Heavy. 350.
99 Heavy.
American 99, Memphis Center, good evening. Squawk 15.
Oh, yeah. This looks good. Heck yeah.
Squawk 1.
Whoa! There we go, folks.
63, American 99 Heavy.
Yeah, here we go. We're just flying right now, having some fun flying. Heck yeah, folks, let's do it. Yeah, there we go. I still cannot figure out this cabin pressure differential warning, even though my altitude's not climbing. I got my packs on, research on.
Contact 53
Something
miles
does not make
northwest of
sense.
the Bowling Green VOR.
Yeah, something's going on. It's really bizarre. I'm just trying to make sure my bleed valves are auto. Yep. Both engines. Oh, wait. Hydraulic 3, low pressure. Did I just bump that? I must have. That's okay. That's why we got so many hydraulic switches, folks. I don't know what it is, but we're not even going to worry about it at this point. We're just going to enjoy the flight and have fun, right? So, this is awesome. Here we go. Let's have some fun. Folks, if you got any questions about Quasi Guru, you can go ahead and drop those in, or I'll go ahead and drop an exclamation mark Quasi here. Folks, I'm a trans woman, she, her pronouns. If you'd like to know more about Quasi, go check out this YouTube video. That YouTube video right there, folks, is my link to my It Gets Better video for the Trevor Project. So if you'd like to know more about Quasi Guru, there is a good option for you to go to. May look a little bit different than I did now, but then again, that was back in 2009, I believe. It was November of 2009, if I remember right. But here we go, though, folks. We're flying, we're having fun, we're doing what we need to do. And you know what, folks? I'm telling you right now, so I was out to work today, right? And so I do a whole bunch of gig work. I do Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, Instacart Ship, whatever else you could possibly think of, I probably do it. With that being said, I just want to say this much. Today has been a very, very slow day. And I said to myself about an hour ago that I really want to do some flying. And I know that, you know, there's a lot of people doing the flight sim, you know, the flight sim community right now, you know, in the flight sim community having fun with each other. But you know what, folks, I had to come out today and fly because I just had to do something fun again. I just said, you know what, I got to get in that butter needle. I got to go fly that CRJ. Look at that, folks. Look at that. Those beautiful contrails behind us. Beautiful clouds. This is just good. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see here really quick. Omnibus. Let's do that one. Actually, I think I'm gonna skip this song. I think I selected the wrong one here. Yeah, I definitely did the wrong one. Let's go over to Emmy's song here. Let's do it, folks. Here we go. Skipping one to go to another. Yeah, this will work. Here we go. This looks good so far. Oh yeah, here we go. And look at this beautiful jet just to fly in. SkyWest 32. I'm not broken. SkyWest 3264 today, folks. SkyWest 3264. Beautiful. Oh yeah, this is a good song. Here we go. You know what? I need to do some other things really quick here too. Let's go to the performance page. Let's get some other numbers entered here. We're at flight level 350 for cruise today. We'll get that entered in. And let's go ahead and copy over our performance data too. Yeah, there we go. I'm not going to worry about the winds for today. We're just going to let the airplane figure it out on its own.
Memphis Center.
Think, if I remember right, it needs it. Yeah, top of descent's calculated 149. We're good. All right, this all looks good on my end. Let's go and take a look at the legs page really quick just to make sure that we've got appropriate altitudes in for the arrival. Looks like a whole bunch of these are dropping down between flight 240 and 270, 14 and 15, 11,000, 84, 24,000, and then we got a vector for waypoint. I'm going to assume we're not going to have ATC when we get over there. The Chicago RTEC is just not ever really that busy, to be honest. I mean, you want a busier RTEC to fly in. You go over to Northern California, Southern California. Memphis is pretty good to fly through most of the time too. They generally have some controllers online. ZKC's going again pretty strong now. So folks, if you're looking for an RTEC to fly in, maybe look at any one of those. But right now, though, the East Coast is basically lit up, so I decided to do something kind of short, sweet, to the point on a SkyWest airplane, doing some American Airlines. Looking pretty good, though, today, folks. We are currently cruising at Mach 0.822, up at flight level 350. And doing pretty well.
Meyer Space to the north. Kansas City's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Thanks for the ATC, SkyWest 3264. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do this 122.8. We'll dial this up really quick. Have nobody to control us for a little bit. That's okay, though. Okay, we don't need no controller. We got this. We got this. I think I do, at least. I think I remember my Unicom call-outs, right? So, but yeah, folks, doing some new things here on the channel, having some fun. We've done a brand new overlay for the channel. Looks pretty good, and plus it's got a custom landing rate 2-box, so that'll be kind of neat to see, right? Something different, right? And I believe Sim Toolkit Pro's running too, so it'll be interesting to see how this works, folks. But if you haven't yet, drop in your predictions for my landing over at that beautiful, beautiful Chicago O'Hare, folks. I'm pretty sure you'll all enjoy it. Let's go and back off our throttle too. It looks like I just barely bumped it here on my flight stick. Folks, I'm really wanting to get a Honeycomb Bravo, but it's one of those things, it's the cost, right? I mean, trying to find one too in stock is so freaking difficult. Like the Alphas, I swear, at first, the Alphas were the hardest thing to find in stock. Now it's the Bravos that are difficult to find in stock. But you know what, folks? Quasi's going to have to wait for that because Quasi is broke as of lately because of just how work's been going. So, unless, of course, you folks want to potentially tip the stream, for Quasi to get a Honeycomb Bravo. But either way, oh my gosh, Amplify Os is in here? I did not see Amplify Os. Amplify Os in here? Amplify Os lurking in the stream? Do we have Amplify? Oh, we do have Amplify Os lurking in the stream. We've also got a Legion Wise in here too, folks. If you have not already, click that follow button so that we could go ahead and have some fun here, right? So that way you'll be notified anytime before we depart. And we are currently on our way here to Chicago O'Hare. Looks like our arrival time here is 02:05 according to Fly Live Studio, folks. Absolutely wonderful program. If you're looking to make a custom overlay for your channel, for your beautiful flight sims, you can do it with Fly Live Studio, folks. It's absolutely free. I absolutely love it. I am not sponsored or paid by them, but I will say this. I did recently try out their product. It's wonderful. You can see I've done a pretty cool little thing up there at top, and I've also got a custom landing rate too, which is pretty freaking cool. So here we go. Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba. Whoa, that lightning. Oh, that almost struck me. That was so close. Here we go. I'll tell you what. This is that moment where I really should just say, I'm going to climb to flight level 450. I should do it. Up to flight level 450. Push this CRJ-7 to its maximum, although I think I'm a little bit too heavy to do it today. It would take me quite a bit of time to get up there too. Folks, I don't know if you heard about it. There was a story about a Northwest Airlink aircraft Now, at the time, back when Northwest was a thing, they had a flight service. I think it was coming up from, if I remember correctly, I think it was coming up from Chicago, I think going up to Minneapolis. And during that flight, while they were flying, the captain of the aircraft decided that he wanted to go ahead and go up to the flight ceiling with the aircraft. Now, this was a CRJ-200. I think they were trying to get up flight level 450. The thing they weren't paying attention to was the airspeed. And mind you, it was a repositioning flight, okay? And they just keep climbing. The aircraft, the stick shaker was even going too, and they weren't even thinking about airspeed. They weren't paying attention to it. But they thought it was so neat when they got up to flight level 450, but unfortunately, because the captain and the first officer weren't paying much attention, that aircraft actually crashed, and both pilots ended up perishing. And it's a sad story, but that's the big thing, folks. You got to remember something, that no matter what, these aircrafts do have limits, and based upon those limits, whether that's your service ceiling or whatnot, a lot of that has to do with your weight as well. If you're too heavy, you're not going to hit your maximum service ceiling, especially in these aircraft that are study level, like the Aerosat CRJ, for instance, or the PMDG DC-6, right? Like, you have to do everything right. Your weights have to be correct. I mean, that's the wonderful thing about these study level aircraft that have been released for Microsoft Flight Simulator. But today, folks, we are in the American Eagle Butter Needle on our way into beautiful Chicago O'Hare to get our Chicago beef. We already got our Arnav Cheetos, so we got some Chester's Cheetos, some Flamin' Hots. We got some sweet tea while we're in Memphis. Now we're heading up to Chicago for the Chicago beef. Let's have some fun, right? Here we go. Oh, look at this. Ain't this beautiful? Ain't this beautiful, though? Here we go. Oh, yeah. This is great. This is great. If we want to push some helium on board, I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and do it. That wouldn't really bother me. I mean, the helium will make us a little bit more floaty, right? But who knows? We'll see what happens, right? I mean, look. I'm not trying to do a helium impersonation so much as I'm trying to pull off Stitch, right? So. But folks, I'm actually having fun today. I hope you're having fun too. Glad to have you on board the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel. I know you could be a million other places right now, but you decided to join my train wreck of a stream, and I'm glad to have you here. I really am. And folks, I just want to make this quick shout out again to, folks, if you are in need of a safe place, a safe space, you can always feel free to stop by my stream. I would love to talk with you. And you can, of course, get some more information by Quasi-Guru by typing in !Quasi, Quasi, folks, and you'll get a YouTube link to my It Gets Better project that I did for the Trevor Project back in November of 2009. So, might look a lot different than what I did then as I do now, but, folks, I'll tell you what, it's just important. Here's the thing, you know what? If you are finding yourself struggling through anything in your life, right, just remember something, that no matter what, over time, things do actually get better. And I believe that 100%. I've gone through quite a few struggles in my life, and mind you, I'm dealing with some struggles right now with work and stuff and trying to find a job. But at the same time, I just have to remember that you got to persevere, push through, because no matter what, things will change for the better. It just takes time. It always does take a little bit of time. But folks, we are currently in this beautiful butter needle here. Ah, there we go. Back to the beautiful sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine in the clouds of flight level 350. There we go. Here we go. I'm going to add that in really quick. Walking on sunshine. Let's do it. Beautiful. There we go. And folks, if you'd like to add into the stream for some music you like to listen to, !SR with the title of the song or a YouTube link, and it will automatically play for you. Automagically. There we go. Gosh, this is so good. Flight Sim 2020, never cease to amaze me with your beautifulness. Just so good. Just so good. All right, let's see here, folks. We are doing okay. We're going to back off on our range just a little bit, just so that we can see what we're looking at here. Everything else looks pretty good. I'm going to pull the airports out because we really don't need those right now. Let's pull out the airports. Turn on intersections. Oh no, intersections are coming off. That's too many. There we go. There's our high nav aids. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, there we go. Oh, this is good. This is good. I'm loving this. You know that team is the name of a character in the Old Republic. Coincidence? That's the departure airport code. Is it really? Love it. Love it. That's hilarious. Here we go. All right, folks. Airplane is flying itself. It's doing a pretty good job. Once again, folks, thanks for joining with the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel. We will see you in the next one. Once again, you thought I was gone, but I never left. I'm still here. That's right. This looks good so far, though. Flight's going pretty well. Got the beautiful sunshine there to our left. A whole bunch of clouds around us right now, but this looks great. This looks good. All right, top of descent here, folks, is going to be at 0149. We got about another 24 minutes before we descend. And our current estimated time of arrival into Chicago O'Hare is going to be 0213. So we're doing okay so far. Hopefully we'll get some, we'll get maybe Chicago Center online or Chicago Approach. I'd love to have either one, just so that we can make the approach a little bit more realistic, right? So this is great. Here we go. You know, I mean, this is pretty good. I like this one. This one's good. This one's great. Here we go. Looking good. Feel the love, Daddy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Here we go. And Miss Marla Plays, you're more than welcome to add some songs in yourself too. Exclamation SR space, name of the song, or a YouTube link will go through just fine. Honestly, don't care what you play. I listen to everything and anything. So, like right now, you know, I'm feeling a little bit of the Omnibus here. Yeah, here we go. This is beautiful, though, so far. Cruising along, flight level 350 on these beautiful clouds and just enjoying it all, right? Taking it all in slowly as I can, so, you know, having some fun here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to get Flight Recorder opened up so that way it's on standby in the background. Actually, I can get rid of normal pushback helper now, too, because I don't use it anymore, so. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is good. All right, Flight Recorder is ready to go, so we'll be able to record that beautiful butter landing with the Aerosoft butter needle, because that's what we call it here on this channel. It's the Aerosoft butter needle. Look at this, folks. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm telling you, we need X-Plane cameras in flights in 2020 so bad. Oh, bad. This is good. This is good. Here we go. This is doing good, though, so far, folks. Beautiful flight here from Memphis to Chicago O'Hare. We already got our sweet tea in Memphis. We got our Cheetos on departure. And we're on our way to Chicago for some Italian Chicago beef. Yum. Just telling you right now. Folks, if you don't know anything about Chicago food, I'll just tell you this much, okay? I used to go there every single day, okay? And Chicago beef is good. You got Portillo's, which does awesome hot dogs, too. You got Connie's Pizza, which is amazing Chicago pizza. You've got Connie's. You've got Giordano's. You've got Illuminati's. Folks, it depends on what type of pizza you want. But honestly, if you want deep dish, I prefer Giordano's. But if you want deep dish with like some better veggies, you go with Illuminati's. Just saying, if you want regular, like, you know, pizza, a little bit thicker crust, Connie's is amazing too. Folks, I am a food connoisseur by day, and a food connoisseur by night, and a food connoisseur when I'm sleeping. So if you got any questions about food, you could probably ask me that too. Yeah, you probably could. Quasi is flying to O'Hare right now, listening to Omnibus. Omnibus. Woo! There we go. Here we go. Just flying along, having a good time, folks. Hopefully you're here to stay with us, folks. If you haven't yet, drop that follow. That way you're notified anytime before we depart. And have a good flight with us, folks. I'm glad to have you on board. But yeah, folks, so the Quasi Guru channel, we are all about mainly flying IFR flight plans on VATSIM. Come stay with us. It's a safe space for everybody, folks, especially those in the LGBTQIA+ community. I want to make sure that you all know that we are very accepting. We love you. We want you to come enjoy time with us, spend time with us. If you need to talk about frustrations or anything, feel free. You know, folks, that's what I'm here for. I would love to talk with you and have more discussions. You consider yourself a fried chicken connoisseur or mac and cheese. Ooh, you know what? Listen, fried chicken and mac and cheese. I'll tell you what, listen, I can get down with that for sure. Here we go. You know, folks, we're walking on sunshine now. I may have to bump this one up a little bit. I may have to bump this one up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to bump this one up. I'm sorry, folks. This one, I just like, this, yeah, this one's good. Sunshine, whoa! I'm walking on sunshine, whoa! It's time to feel good, people. Come on. It's time to feel good. You have a cheeseburger blog. Really? Cheeseburger blog. That's actually kind of cool, Emmy. Here we go, folks. Now we're direct now, turning to Groove. Groove? Groove? We're going to Groove. We're going to Groove. Yeah, we're going to Groove. See? Got the Groove now. See, folks, I'm trying to summon Slayer T over to the stream while we've got the sunset going on here. Flying through these beautiful clouds, having fun. All right, folks, doing okay. Looks like it's starting to do a little bit of a squirrely thing. Bring my range in really quick to make sure it's not squirreling too much. It may capture. You gonna capture airplane? I think it's gonna capture. Yeah, that's good. Okay, because occasionally the Aerosoft CRJ does not always capture your lines correctly, and sometimes in order to prevent it from basically doing this zigzagging thing, you gotta enable heading mode just to get it to straighten up some. And mind you, it's generally because of a turn that's like too far away for like the turn to complete or something. I don't exactly know the full reasoning behind it, but I do know this much. It looks like it's going to capture it. We're starting to straighten out again. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Fancy Gentleman Sal, hello, how are you doing? What type of tea am I having? British tea or American? You know, Fancy Gentleman Sal, I'll say this much right now. So, you know, over here in the U.S., especially in Memphis, the South, right, as we like to call it, it's generally Americanized tea. It's not British, but I'll tell you what, though, I do like me a good British tea. I do. I really do, Fancy Gentleman Sal. How are you doing, my friend? It's glad to see you in here. Really glad to see you in here today. We're just on our way here to Chicago O'Hare, having a good flight. Up at flight level 350. We've got about another, what? We've got about another 40 minutes or so before we land, so not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. We're flying along, having a good time, enjoying, you know, the conversations and the people that join in on the stream. Also, if you'd like to, Fancy Gentleman Sal, don't forget to do !SR space with a song title. That way you can get a song request in on the flight. I'll tell you what, we've been playing many different things on this stream so far, okay? Let's see here. The next song up is Feel the Love. Emmy requested that one. Then I got Come Fly With Me, and then we got a couple more by Emmy. So if you'd like to join in on that, go ahead and feel free to. We would love to have some of your music up. Doing great. Spend some time off stream and doing some documentation flights and sweet, Fancy Gentleman Sal. That's amazing. That's amazing. We love it. We love it. You know, and honestly, I love the documentation too. That's a big thing, right? So here we go. Fancy Gentleman Sal. Why did it not go through? Did I type it in wrong? There we go. There you go, folks. Fancy Gentleman Sal. Go check out Fancy Gentleman Sal. Give a follow. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. All right, folks. You know what? I need to get a METAR here for O'Hare. Even though we're a good bit out still, I just want to see what we got for... Oh, and I'm typing METAR incorrect, too. Dude, Quasi's all sorts of messed up, right? I just like to give some back to the community and always looking for helping new pilots. Absolutely, Fantasy Gentleman Sound. That's a big thing, you know. I mean, mind you, that's the reason why I really love this community, because I feel like you can come to anyone here in the community. You got a question about an airplane that you never fly, or if you have questions about a possible, you know, SID or STAR, or how to read charts, or how to fly VORs, or how to, you know, go into heading mode, or, you know, program an FMS. We're here for people, you know, and that's the wonderful thing about it. We are all about, you know, helping each other and making progress. So it's always fun to do that and have people in here join in. So, oh yeah, here we go. Let me go ahead and bump down the music just a little bit here. I want to make sure it's not drowning my voice out, because I always forget to take care of that, because some songs are much lower or higher than other. But folks, I hope my audio sounds good. Let me know if the audio sounds okay. But yeah, we're still doing pretty good here on the flight, though. We've got another, it looks like 13 minutes here before top of descent. So we'll be descending here pretty shortly. Let's go ahead and take a look at our approach into O'Hare. Let's see here really quick. Let's close out Memphis charts, because we don't need the Memphis charts. We do, however, need our approach chart into... Ooh, there we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. Let's do an overlay of the chart here. Almost where we need to be here on the chart. So let's keep an eye on what we need to be paying attention to right now, folks, because this is kind of important if you ask me. Let me blow this up a little bit. I don't know why my charts have gotten all masked up here on sizes. All right, folks, so it looks like we'll be coming in off the Forrestal VOR here. And then up to Cashin. Vinca. It looks like at Merak we need to be between flight level 270 and flight level 240. At Trich we need to be at between 15 and 14,000. Triddle at 11,000. Landing east, expect radar vectors after Hyrie. Okay, and then we'll go Reno, Giorgio, and then directly into the airport, basically. So this looks pretty good so far. Oh yeah, you know, honestly, it's really my favorite airplane in the sim right now. Honestly, I'll be honest though, you know, when PMDG releases the 737, I'm gonna be broke. Because at that point, all I'm gonna be doing is flying again. Because once 737 comes out, I can legitimately fly a Southwest livery, right? And not just do it on the CRJ like I've done before. So, oh, here we go. That's right. Fly it with me, folks. Fly with Quasi Guru. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, honestly, that's the best thing, Fancy Gentleman Sal. I really like flying the CRJ. It's a great airplane. And like I said, you know, but the problem is when PMG brings out that 737, I am screwed. Because I'm going to be so busy flying that. I really am. Oh, look at this, folks. We need Slayer T here, obviously. Look at this. Slayer T, where are you? You're our only hope, Slayer. Come back. We got this beautiful sunset, Slayer. Woo, air is rare, folks, with flight level 350. Listen to that. Oh, got a lightning strike, too. It's beautiful. I'll tell you, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, they've been doing a lot of good jobs with the updates on the weather system, at least. I think the model's getting a lot better than what it was. All right, folks, I'm just flying around here. We're just trying to get everything going here. Let's see, your top of descent is at 148. Got about another 9 minutes for that, and we'll be starting our descent into O'Hare. If you have not yet, folks, it's !SR space. Type in a song title, Fancy Gentleman Sal, or you can do a YouTube link. Either one will work. So here we go. Yeah, there we go. Come fly with me, folks. Come fly with me. Let's fly away. This is great. Here we go. Here we go. Looking good. Looking good, folks. Here we go. Doing okay. Ah, look at that sunshine, though. I gotta turn this tablet off. This tablet's creating too much light, folks. It's blinding us. Let's do this. Power off. There we go. You know what, actually? I got an idea. I gotta think about this real quick. Look at that sunshine. Oh. See, this is the real issue I'd have with flying, IRL. I'd be doing my, work up at, the flight levels, I'd be staring at the sun, and then, by the time I land, I wouldn't have completed my company work because I'd be busy staring at the sun. Oh. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Here we go. Ah, just so good. Oh, the CRJ is so good, and that sunshine is so good. Loving it. And folks, that's probably one of the better things, at least about flying at night, is, we get these beautiful, these absolutely beautiful, beautiful clouds, and plus you get the poppy lights when you're landing at night, and oh, so good. So good. I love flying into the sunset, right? Flying into the sunset. Yeah, here we go. Some power. This is some power, folks. This is some power. This is empowering. Let's do it. Let's see here. Here we go. Looking good. Let's see here. Let's do some of this too. I always hate when this thing turns like this. It always scares me a little bit. We're good. We're turned towards the waypoint. We're okay. We're doing okay. Mach 0.82, doing all right. Oh, look at these clouds in front of us. Ah. So good. Look at that sunshine. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is good. This is great. 501 on our ground speed. We are hauling butt, folks, into O'Hare. Looks like we have not gotten to top of descent yet. We're getting close, though, so we need to keep an eye on this as we come in. Oh my gosh, this is so good. God, this sim looks so good. I love this sim. So flight level 270 and 240 at Merak, which we're coming up to here shortly. Alright, let's see here really quick. This looks okay so far. 270, 240 at Merak. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so only I see it for now. 270, 240 at Merak. We'll go ahead and bug this down to 24,000. is bugged, and we are good so far. We're at 350 now, so we need to lose 11,000 feet, and we need to lose that by Merak, which is going to be at 153. That's 10 minutes. We could start descent now, or we could wait a minute, but we're going to go and just start descent. I'm going to go and make a call out here really quick, folks, to get us down. All right, let's do this. O'Hare traffic, SkyWest 3264, type CRJ 700, leaving flight level 350 for the arrival via the Tritil 6, down to flight level 240 from Merak, SkyWest 3264 O'Hare. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's get this airplane down. We'll go VS, and we're going to start our descent now. Let's go down 1,500 feet a minute initially. And we're going to start pulling power back for the descent. Looking good. Don't want to go too fast here in the descent, so we'll start pulling power back on the descent. Looking pretty good. 122.82, and let's go ahead and just check to make sure we have no other... Don't think we've got anybody up here at all. Cleveland Center, Memphis Center, SDF approach, KSDF. Yeah, we don't have anybody. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Here we go. Looking good on our descent here. Let's go and get a new METAR here also for our hair. All right, folks, METAR is looking at 3007 for our altimeter coming down. Your dad now, really? Fancy Gentleman Sal, how freaking exciting. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Turns 2 months old today, so that is why it's all, you know what, Fancy Gentleman Sal, congratulations. You know, honestly, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure everyone understands why you're not streaming. Seriously. I'll tell you what, be a dad first, right? Your child only grows up for so long, right? In a way, you know? They grow up so fast, my friend, and you know what? It's not worth missing that if you can help it. So, you know, honestly, if you want to do guides, if you want to do something else, it doesn't really matter. But I'm grateful to hear that you are a father now and your daughter's turned 2 months old. What's her name? What's her name? I'd love to hear that. That's awesome, Fancy Gentleman Sal. It's awesome. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. All right, here we go, folks. 1,500 feet a minute down. Looking pretty good here on the descent. Oh, this... Ooh! Look at this sunset! Oh, it's so exciting. All right, here we go. Looking good. All right, here we go. Flight level 350. We're coming down to 240. And we are looking at Morocco at 149. It's about 3 minutes. We'll be down 270 without an issue, but I'm going to go ahead and increase our descent a little bit down to 2,000 feet a minute. And we'll just maintain this fast speed coming in. There's no reason not to go as fast as possible, because we're in a jet, right? You're in a jet, you fly it as fast as you can go, right? Shaharbano? Am I pronouncing that right? Shaharbano? I hope I am. Honestly, Fancy Gentleman Sal, that is freaking amazing. And you know what? I'm half tempted to go ahead and bring up the Quasi-Guru live stream channel on Discord, because I'm so excited for you. I really am. That is so cool. Congratulations, my friend. Amazing. Absolute. Whoa! Woo! I'll tell you what, here's the problem. When you're... Oh my gosh! Fancy Gentleman Sal, thank you so much for the 100 biddies, my friend. I totally appreciate it. I'll tell you what, I'm talking into my mic here, and I'm like staring like up. I'm staring up at my chat window. Like my monitor set up, so I got my gaming monitor on the bottom. It's an ultra wide, and then I got a 27-inch on top of it, so my chat is on my top monitor, and I'm reading it, and then all of a sudden I see this lightning strike, and I'm like, whoa, what was that? I'll tell you what, that actually caught me off guard a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. All right, folks, here we go. We're on the descent into beautiful Chicago O'Hare to get some Chicago beef. Folks, we've already taken off from Memphis. Memphis, we got our sweet tea, and then after Memphis getting our sweet tea, we got our Cheetos on departure, because of the RNAV departure there for the JT5. And then after that, folks, we're just having fun now. We're having a good time. I'm gonna pull power back a little bit here. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, look at this, folks. I just can't wait to be king. That's right. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Here we go. This looks good. Everything's good. And actually, you know what? I'm going to see if I can shoot this down just the way I want to. Morocco at 149. It's about 30 seconds from now, but that's okay. We'll be below 27,000, which is actually the more important number. So I'm not descending as fast as I would like to, but that's okay, though. Because at Trick, I need to be down to 1514. At Tritel, at Tritel at 11,000. So landing east, expect radar vectors after Hyrie. So we're doing okay so far. Whoa, here we go. I think you and I can arrange a heart-to-heart. Here we go, folks. Let's do it. I'm gonna be a mighty king, so enemies beware. Well, I've never seen a king or a beef with quite so little hair. I'm gonna be the main event like no king was before. Here we go, folks. We're on our way down here. Gonna push the nose down a little bit more to recapture our glide here. Looking good so far. I'll be down to flight level 240 before Morocco. Let's go ahead and get our seatbelt signs on too. All right, flight attendants, please notify the passengers that we will be landing soon. Woo, here we go. Never say stop that. Woo! Never say see here. Now see here. Here we go, folks. All right, down to 240, and then our next waypoint is between 15 to 14,000. We'll go ahead and dial that in a moment. Morocco's looking pretty good. arranged a heart to heart. King so meaning hearts, a little hornbills for a start. Here we go, down to 14,000 folks. Here we go. Why is this not? Oh, that's going up now. Oh, no, not up. Down to 2,000 feet a minute. What the heck is going on here? 2,000, there we go. 2,000 feet a minute should be good enough here for the approach. Looking pretty good here so far. Advisory VNAV's also looking good coming down, so we're doing okay. We're a little bit below what we need to be, but that's okay though. We're doing okay. I'm going to dial it up maybe 1 or 2 notches here. Not yet. Right, folks, I'm going to go and increase speed back up to 280 or so. This is good. Here we go. Doing okay. Oh, yeah. Because I just can't wait to be king. Here we go, down to 280 knots again. Trying to get her slowed down just right, folks. Tell you what, sometimes this is like the love and affection that you got to give the CRJ, though. Especially if you don't enable the VNAV. And lately, I've been flying it without. Because, I mean, yeah, you can enable the EFB, but I kind of like the realism factor of flying the butter needle here without the VNAV, the automated VNAV. So, it's kind of nice. It's a little bit different. Here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Looking good so far here on the descent, folks. Everything's going okay. And let's see our tricks between 15 and 14, and then Trittel at 11,000 feet. Actually, I'm going to go and bug that really quick. Let me get that set. 11,000. Oh, yeah, here we go. Ready? Got some Aretha, folks. Ready? What you want? Baby, get it? Woo! Here we go. You know I got it. All I'm asking for is just a little respect, just a little bit. Woo! Here we go. Down 2.1. Descent's looking good. Let's see here. What are we looking for trick here? Trick is at 156, so it's in 4 minutes. 2,000 feet a minute. We might be going a little bit fast, so we're going to back off a little bit. Don't want to get below that restriction. Here we go. 1.5 is good. 1.6. There we go. Just trying to get this basically centered here on that blue dot there, folks. So about 1.6, we're centered. And we're going to try to maintain the best we can about 280 down. So that's what we're focusing on right now. About 280 down, 1,600 feet a minute. And we're flying the approach here pretty well. So everything looks good. Yeah, here we go. Well, you know, fancy gentleman Sal, I'm excited for you, though. Really, I am. I mean, you know, honestly, it's so cool, you know, that you know, your new father, you know, to Shahar Bono, and that's freaking amazing, which is Princess, which is freaking awesome. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's do some Disney, right? So, all right, folks, 3002. I got to check over that METAR one more time here, because we're crossing through, we'll cross through 18,000, so METAR is 3006. Let's go get that bug done. 3006. Crossing through 18, looking good. There we go. All right, looking good here. 280 knots. Everything's going okay. Everything looks good here so far, folks. 3 minutes until trick, which our minimum's got to be 14,000. We're going down at 1,600 feet a minute. I think so far we're doing okay, though. Oh, yeah, here we go. Is this just fantasy? That's right. Caught in a landslide, folks. No escape from reality. Open your eyes. It's an open descent and see. Look at this, folks. Sunset coming into Chicago. Ooh, so good. Here we go, folks. Let's come back in the airplane for a minute. Oh, those lightning strikes, so it's nuts. I was really hoping to have ATC, but that's okay. We don't need them right now. We're good. I did increase speed a little bit. Pull power back again, it looks like. Back down to 280 or so. Trying to get this airplane to come down at the right rate. Here we go. Mama, life has just begun, folks. Mama has killed a man. Put a gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Here we go, folks. Coming on down, looking good. SkyWest 3264 is making a good approach into Chicago O'Hare. Let's go ahead and get her. Go ahead and drop this airplane out of the sky, because now we're starting to needing a major descent again. Down for 11,000 feet. Come on. Oh, tell you what. Trying to dial this in is a pain in the butt sometimes. 4.2, 4.1, that looks good. Power to idle. There's maybe Tritel at 11,000. Oh yeah, we're going way too fast now. Let's go and bring it back up a little bit. Up to about 1,100 feet a minute. As we slow this airplane down. Oh yes, good song, folks. I love this song. 1,500 feet, let's do that. Should be 11,000 feet in 2 minutes. That's plenty of time. We're good now. Hold about 280 again, folks. That's the biggest focus right now. We're focusing on the airspeed. Way the wind blows. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Never been born at all. Carry on. There we go, folks. Here we go. 280 knots. Banana shows right at Tritel, which is good. That's where we need to be at. So we're going to just try to maintain that the best we can here. All right, folks, we're about to come down through 10,000. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the landing lights now. Landing lights are on. Looking good. All right, folks, let's go ahead and just take a look over our flight plan really quick. We're going to be landing on ILS 10 left. And now at this point, because we're getting so much closer to the airport, I'm going to assume you're 10 left. Nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from his poor family. Irie, Reno, Giorgio, Mox, Tony, will not let you go, let go, go. No, no, no. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. Here we go, folks. Let's go ahead and pull up our charts again. Let me pull these up here so everyone can see them. So we're descending right now, folks. Looking pretty good here on the descent. Everything's going okay. I'm starting to slow it down a little bit because we're coming into O'Hare. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our approach chart here for runway 10 left. ILS 10 left. Alright, Berkey, Cisco, Pratt, Carly, Bugsy, Pop Me. That looks good. And then I also want to go ahead and take a look at our taxi chart too. Airport info. Where is 10 left? 10 left's right here, so it's essentially the third runway over on approach, so we're looking okay there. Alright, folks, here we go, looking okay. Let's go ahead and start getting our altitudes right. So Carly is going to be our next waypoint after Tony. And at that point, we need to be at 4,000 feet. Then Bugsy, then runway 10 left. Let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's pull our range back out a little bit too. Honestly, at this point, I think we'd be getting vectored over to Carly for the approach. So here at Hyrie, I'm going to assume we're going to go direct Carly. So that's what we're going to plan on doing right now. We'll go direct Carly and we'll descend and maintain 4,000. So let's go ahead and bug 4,000. Because there's no reason to circle the entire airport with this approach. There just isn't. Not at this point. There's really no one over here, so we got no one on TCAS. I think we'll be okay doing it this way. So we'll go and bug 4,000 right now. Get ready to descend. O'Hare traffic, SkyWest 3264, type CRJ 700 at 11,000 feet, direct Hyrie. We'll be going direct to Carly for the 10 left, runway 10 left approach, O'Hare. All right, folks, here we go. We're looking okay so far. Not doing too bad. We're going to pull the power back a little bit, and we're going to get ready to go direct Carly. Direct Carly. And then I'll put us directly on the approach for runway 10. I think that's the best way to do it so we can actually just make our lives easier. And there's really no reason not to do it that way at this point. So let's see here. Carly is 90.9, but that's if we completely circle the airport. Let's not do that. There's no reason to waste all that time. All right, let's see here. O'Hare traffic, SkyWest 3264 type CRJ 700 will be descending from 11,000 feet down to 4,000 feet, direct Carly. From Hyrie, O'Hare. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's go ahead and get our altitude down. VS mode's engaged. And we're going to pull power back again. Try to maintain about 240 knots on this. Down to 3,000 feet a minute. And let's go ahead and go direct Carly now. There we go, we're direct Carly. Making our left turn in here, in for O'Hare. And we'll be making the approach for the runway 10 left approach for ILS 10 left. So we're looking okay so far, folks. Doing a little bit of skipping so we don't have to overfly the entire airport here for the landing. I guess there's really, personally, I don't think there's any reason to really do that. Let's go ahead and extend ourselves just a little bit here so that we're not descending so fast. Pulling power to idle. Carly at 4,000. There we go, 250 knots, looking good. Landing lights are on. Let's go ahead and get the airplane configured the rest of the way. Continuous ignition's coming on. Cross-fuel flow override is going to manual. Landing lights are on. Passenger seatbelts are on. No smoking's on. Emergency lights are armed. Everything else looks good. We are officially ready for landing, folks. If you haven't yet already, drop in your predictions into the chat for our landing rate. I'm going to predict maybe like 131. It's been a minute since I've flown the CRJ, so we'll see how this turns out, folks. Let's see how this goes, and we should have some fun coming in here into Chicago O'Hare. Wind and rain rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Woo, here we go, folks. Only 10 left. Why do I think... That's not O'Hare there, is it? Is that Midway? No, it can't be Midway. Which airport is that, I wonder? Let me turn on my airport just to see which one that is. Let's see, our airport's on. Who is you, airport? That's what I want to know. That's not O'Hare. Where's O'Hare? Why do I not have eyes on the field yet? I know I'm a little bit out still. It should be over here, though, right? Take a look outside. Just make sure that I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, so O'Hare's over here. Okay, good. That's not O'Hare. All right. I was worried for a minute that I was a little bit off, but we're good. So it looks like the airport that I'm thinking is KDPA. So that is DuPage, I think, maybe? DuPage? I'm not sure. Not sure about that iCal. All right, folks, here we go. We're descending down to 4,000 for Carly. Looking good so far. Way you feel, hey, mama, rock me. Looking good, folks. We're going to start to slow up a little bit here. We're going to go down from 240 down to 230 so we can start adding some flaps. Pulling power back, 1,000 to go to 4. Looking good. All right, slowing it down some. Looking good. Continue to pull that power back just a little bit more so we can get those at least a notch of flaps in. All right, here we go. And we're going to go flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 1. Looking good. All right, flaps 8, speed check, flaps 8. Looking good here on the approach, folks. All right, and we're gonna go flaps 20, speed check, flaps 20. There we go, folks, looking good. Coming into O'Hare, 4,000 feet right now. On the approach, nobody else is showing up on TCAS, which is a good thing. Don't want to have anyone on TCAS. Let's go ahead and arm our reversers real quick. Left and right reversers are both armed, looking good. And we'll go ahead and get flight recorded started up so we can go ahead and replay the landing. All right, flight recorder is going, folks, so we are good to go. We're at 4,000 feet. We're about to grab on, hold on to that localizer, and for now, we'll go ahead and, since we're on the approach, we'll go ahead and arm approach mode. Approach mode's on. Actually, go back to nav mode for now. I don't want to do approach mode just yet until I'm on the until I'm on the localizer. I'm getting close, but I don't want to arm that approach mode until we're on the localizer. Otherwise, we'll cause ourselves a bit of a headache for the landing. So, let's go ahead and just bring this in nice and gentle here, coming into O'Hare. Runway 13 center eastbound, departing 13C eastbound. That's midway. Okay, good. So there'll be no factor for us. All right, that's good stuff. All right, here we go, folks. Looking okay. We'll wait till we make this turn, and then we'll arm approach mode. Should be all good then. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go, folks. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Getting lined up here for O'Hare. O'Hare's there on our 2 o'clock. We're landing runway 10 left. 220 knots. Looking good. And let's go and set our V speeds too really quick. We're going to have to turn the tab back on for that one. Here we go. Tablet's coming up. It's taking a minute. All right, folks, let's go ahead and set our V speeds coming in for landing. Looks like V2's 144. Our VREF's going to be at 136 today. All right, 185 is our next flap, setting the 170. Okay, I just got to remember that. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've flown this, so forgive me, people. Forgive me. All right, here we go. Looking pretty good. Coming in on the approach. Not doing bad. Gonna bring the power up just a little bit. All right, folks, making that right turn for 10 left. There we go. All right, folks, approach mode is going to be coming online here in a moment. And that'll lock the localizer in place. All right, folks, I got eyes on my runway, 10 left. Approach mode's on. We're going to go zero out our heading bug, too. Make sure that's all caught up. Everything looks pretty good. Don't have the glide slope just yet. Looks like we're a little bit high for the glide slope. So we're going to go ahead and do some manual descent. All right, folks, 10 left's looking good. Pull up our airport chart again really quick. 10 left, so 10 left. Yep, that looks good. All right, folks, we're coming in for landing. Looks good. How about we do this? Let's go ahead and get ready for a full manual. Ready? All right, I'm going to go and get this back on the glide slope, see if I can capture it at least. Pull the power out of it. Let's go ahead and pull out some speed brakes to shame. Get her slowed down some for this approach. Looking good. O'Hare traffic. SkyWest 3264 type CRJ 700 on final for ILS 10 left. 5 mile final, Chicago O'Hare. All right, folks, here we go. Looking good. Looking great. Landing gear's coming down. All right, folks, landing gear is down. All right, here we go, folks. I'm going to go ahead and take over here shortly. Speed brakes are coming off, and we're going to go ahead and go full manual now. Autopilot is off. All right, folks, full manual now officially. We're going to go flaps 45. Set power. All right, folks, looking okay so far. Oh, a little bit high, a little bit high. Come on. Gotta get this thing down. Welcome to Chicago, folks. We're about to land. No need to brace. We're okay. Pulling the power back, getting our speed down to about 140 for landing. A little bit high still, but that's okay. We'll make this look as good as we possibly can. Especially if we're not flying it in a minute. So we'll see how this turns out. Doing okay. Here we go. Down to 140 knots. Landing gears down. We got 3 green. Go ahead and just trim the aircraft out just a little bit more. Got a 1,000 call out. Looking good. Flaps already set to 45. Landing gears down. 3 green. Everything's looking good here for approach, folks. We're looking good. All right, folks. Here we go. O'Hare traffic. SkyWest 3264. Type CRJ 700. Short final. Runway 10 left. All right, folks. Here we go. We're doing okay. All right. Looking good. And we're going to go ahead and get ready for landing.
500.
Looking great, actually, right now.
400.
Got plenty of runway to use here, folks.
300.
Here we go.
Sink rate.
Landing gears down, looking good.
Sink rate. 100.
Landing lights are already on. Everything should be good here for landing.
40.
Add a little bit of power back to it.
20.
Don't want to kill us here on the landing, at least. Still got a good bit of runway to use here. We're at 20 feet off the ground. All right, here we go. All right, folks, 131, not too bad. Speed brakes deployed. And let's go ahead and get this thing slowed down. Reversers are out. Looking good. Looking great. Here we go. All right, here we go, folks. We are down. On the rollout, looking good. And we'll go ahead and exit on our next left. Looking good. Looking good. We are down, folks. All right. Go and pull the throttle out of it. Let's see where we exited off at. Let's pull up our taxi chart. We are off at November 3. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go and turn off our landing lights. Taxi lights are on. Strobe lights coming off for now. Looking good. All right, here we go. That's pretty good. It's good landing. All right, here we go. O'Hare traffic, SkyWest 3264, type CRJ 700, clear runway 10 left at November 3. We'll taxi terminal via November. SkyWest 3264, O'Hare. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do this really quick. Let's go and taxi the terminal, taxi the gate. Right, nose gear light is on. Taxi lights are on. Clean up, continuous ignition, cross fuel flow override is off. We'll go ahead and also start up the APU. APU is coming up, and we'll go ahead and continue our taxi, folks. Thank you so much for joining with the Quasgear Twitch channel tonight as we flew into Chicago O'Hare. We'll be doing a replay of the landing here in a moment, so hopefully everyone enjoys that. All right, let's go and go straight out, and I think we'll just get up the terminal that way. All right, here we go. Let's go and give her some throttle and get her moving again. Beautiful. Looking good. All right, spoilers are off. Left, right reversers can come off now too because we've already landed. Looking pretty good. Looking good. Seatbelts. All right, we'll go and shut down one engine too. Now that we don't really need one of them. Come on, where's the button at? There it is, I think. All right, right engine's down. We'll shut that one down so we can taxi over to the terminal. All right, folks, here we go. Taxiing terminal, looking good. And folks, if you're wondering about where Call Sign Heavy's been, he is back up in the air flying. I know some of you might be questioning that. Because you know Call Sign Heavy and I flew this one day together. He was an actual CRJ pilot himself, so it was kind of cool to fly with an actual CRJ pilot, you know, as an FO. He was the pilot monitoring, I was the pilot flying, and I'll tell you what, it was really cool to fly as a crew for once with an actual pilot. I was just like, I was so excited. I was so giddy about that flight. Here we go, folks. We're taxiing up to the terminal. We'll go and get this parked. We'll do a replay of the landing. Then after that, we will go find someone to give a quick radio poo to. A good radio poo, right? There we go. Tell you what, I'm shocked actually O'Hare's not that busy right now. O'Hare is definitely not busy at all right now. APU is available, which is good. We'll go ahead and hit this first gate that I'm seeing here. Looking good. Looking good. Hopefully, folks, you enjoyed the flight into beautiful Chicago O'Hare for our Chicago beefs. Whether you wanted the... am I in the right area or no? Can't tell. Oh, yeah, I need to come over this way. We're good. Oh, yeah, we're good. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I think we'll be okay. We're going to ignore the lines. We're going to ignore the lines. They don't exist right now. Besides that, we need to be closer to this gate anyway for it to connect. All right, folks, we are officially here in Chicago O'Hare. I'd like to thank you for flying in with the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel from Memphis, Tennessee. Let's go and turn off our landing lights here. We'll turn off our wheel light and our taxi light. And we'll go ahead, strobe lights off, bacon light is coming off, and we'll leave the logo light on, wing inspection come off. That looks good. We'll take off our hydraulics right now. Looking good. And we'll go ahead and turn off our probes and our windshield heats. That looked pretty good. Canesto, it's okay. I will replay it for you. I'll replay the landing. I was planning on it anyway. In fact, I actually need to reset this plane up for landing. What am I doing? Come on, Quasi, think. Let's see here. On. Looking good. And we'll go ahead and bring our landing lights back on because we got to be fully configured for landing to do the replay so it actually looks good. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do this really quick. We're going to replay this beautiful landing. I also got to bring up one of the engines, too. I almost forgot. I did bring down the rightmost engine. Let's turn on my flashlight. So, actually, no, I don't need a flashlight. We'll do the dome light so we can actually get some actual light in here. No, that's the wrong one. Dome light is over here. There we go. Let's go ahead and start this engine back up. Right engine. Right spinning fan is starting. And we'll advance that. That looks good. All right, let's go ahead and set flaps 45 for the landing. Gear is down. Everything else looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and make sure I do myself the favor of disconnecting from vPilot so I don't forget that. And we're going to replay this landing here, Canesto. You're going to love this new landing thing I got going on. I think it's pretty cool, at least. I've also added in, obviously, a custom overlay here for the Quasi-Guru Twitch channel, so hopefully you'll be able to enjoy that too. Let's see your nav light, bacon light, strobe, logo, hydraulics are all on. That looks good to me. And we'll go ahead and replay this landing so everyone can see it that did not get to see it or just want to see it again. Let's see, your generator 2 is off. Let's turn that back on. I bumped a switch. Maybe ground spoilers. All right. Engine 2 is coming back up. Engine 2 is up officially. Hydraulic pressures, let's turn those back on. Hydraulic pressures are good. All right, here we go. Parking brake is coming off. And let's go ahead and replay the landing here, folks, so everyone can see that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring us in for the approach at least. Resume replay. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Enjoy the landing, folks. Enjoy it. Looking good so far. Here we go. SkyWest 3264, folks, into beautiful Chicago O'Hare so we can get some Chicago beefs. Here we go. We'll go with the right wing view initially. See how this turns out. I'm waiting for the landing gear to come down. I'm a little bit worried. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Coming down here for landing again. Beautiful so far. Landing gear's coming down. Flaps are 45. No spoilers deployed. That's good. That's good. Here we go, folks. Let's rewatch this landing. I may not hit the markers the way I wanted to, but we did come in a little bit high, a little bit heavy, and that's part of the reason why the approach is the way it is, you know? Why you got to circle around for the landing. It's to help bring you down a little bit faster, but mind you, there was no one in O'Hare, so I figured we'd go more straight in, so we went directly from Hy-Vee. Generally, that approach from Hy-Vee, you expect vectors to the runway you're landing on, so more than likely I would have probably gotten vectored out a little bit further to the left and then over to Carly for the initial waypoint for runway 10 left. But here we go, though, folks. We're about to land, looking pretty good. Yeah, Quasi-Guru Bot is definitely sneaking up on Canesto there. Here we go, folks. Let's see how this looks. Looking pretty good so far. honestly think the landing was pretty good because it was recorded at 131 feet per minute. It's funny because I guessed that too. Folks, I promise you, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating by doing that. I just know my stuff, okay? I do. I know the CRJ. I know this CRJ. Here we go. Almost down. And then we'll do one more replay here of the CRJ on final. This is beautiful. Love the lighting. The lighting and the beautiful sunset coming down too. That was pretty cool. Here we go. Right on the approach, looking pretty good. Oh yeah, here we go, folks. I'm really curious about where I touched down because I was just so focused on trying to get this thing to float out, get out of this freaking float it was in. This thing just wanted to float, float, float. I'll tell you what. Like I said, it's been a minute since I flew the CRJ, so you know, I'll give it that, right? It's like, it might have been closer to those touchdown markers than I thought. Where's the touchdown markers? There should be right about, I think I was just a little bit past them, maybe. There we go, and down, there we go. Beautiful, 131 feet per minute, just record at 116, but that's okay though. And then she came down, got the reversers engaged, slowed her down. There we go, looks good. Power's pulled out. Now let's go ahead and watch one from the runway, folks. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and probably go do something else. We'll give someone a quick rady poo. Enjoy some time with another streamer. Let's see, let's turn off drone follow mode so I can go ahead and get this runway approach camera going. And we will speed up the camera a little bit just so I can get the zone that I want here. Oh yeah, some eastbound and down, folks. Because obviously I was flying eastbound into the runway, get it? Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Here we go, folks, let's do it. Let's get her back up in the air. Let's resume the replay here. Watch the landing. Yeah, you know, I did float it quite a bit, but at least we did put it down eventually, right? I think it was the first taxiway that we went by right before we put it down. Where's the touchdown zone? I didn't see the touchdown zone. Whoa, I did not mean to do that. I just hit the wrong button. Oh no. No, simulator, it's okay. You'll be fine. I promise. Let me turn off drone follow mode. I just messed that up. I'm sorry, folks. Let me go ahead and catch us back up to where we were at here for the landing. Again, to watch it from there. Alright, folks, we're going to go ahead and give someone a quick rady poo, enjoy some time with another streamer, and I just want to thank you all for joining in with the Quadskirter Twitch channels. We flew in from Memphis. Memphis getting some sweet tea. We got the Cheetos on departure, and we got the Chicago beef coming down into Chicago O'Hare. Alright, folks, thank you so much for joining in. It was a great flight with everybody. Let's find somebody to give a quick rady poo to. Miss Mara, thank you so much for joining in. I had fun with you in here. Let's see here. We got the big show still on. We've got Sheed, got Continuum. Let's see here. Oedipus Rex. Sticky Rice is on. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen him in a bit. Happy Poppy 82. Here, who should we give some love to right now? Shed. Continuum, big show. Sticky Rice. There we go, folks. We're down. We're down. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that good? So good. So good. There we go, folks. That was fun. That was a good time. It's a good time. Hope you had a good time, too. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do this then. Let's find somebody to give a quick rady poo to. Anyone have any suggestions for a raid? Anyone at all? Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. They don't do what they say can't be done. All right, folks, give a quick raid to someone here. Willow? Sure, why not? All right, folks, so just adding on a little bit to my, adding a little bit on to my stream here really quick. You know, we were talking about, you know, a new focus for the channel and being more supportive in a safe space and an open place for LGBTQI folks. So we're going to go ahead and give someone a quick raid. It's a little bit different. It's not flight sim category, but we're going to go give Willow a raid. She kind of inspired me the other day to basically start streaming again and just give myself a new focus so that, you know, I can really enjoy streaming. So, all right, folks, thank you guys so much for joining in. Have a good rest of your night. I'm glad to have you all with me. Have a great night. We will catch you in the next.